Okay. Is there ever a situation where a person has a will, but the assets don't match up and so there's nothing to actually distribute or probate?
Oh, yeah, and so they're referred to as insolvent estates,
Okay.
and I've done a few of those as well. So if you don't have enough assets to pay, typically when someone passes away, there's typical expenses. For example, there's the funeral cost. So now some folks do have prepaid funerals, which is always a great idea, but if they don't have a prepaid funeral, the funeral cost is a big expense. The headstone, opening the grave, the funeral luncheon, and then the probate fees would be another expense. And typically in Delaware County and in many of the counties, Montgomery County and Chester County and Philadelphia County, there's a schedule of basically it's a graduated schedule. So the larger your probate estate, the more probate fees that you pay. But you don't pay probate fees on non-probate assets, which, as I went over earlier, jointly owned assets and assets with a payable and death beneficiary. They pass by operation of law, so your wills are relevant, they're non-probate, and you don't pay any probate fees on those. You still have to pay inheritance tax on those, but you don't pay probate fees. But probate fees, it's a graduated scale. So, for example, if you had a $250,000 estate, you probably pay about $400 in probate fees. So the larger the estate, if you had $1 million estate, you probably pay $1,000 in probate fees. So the larger the probate estate, the higher the schedule, the fee that you would pay.